We don't see the business side. We don't see the elements that influence that you have or do not have control over. So when you're a committed person, you understand there are fluctuations in business cycles. But your vision is this: 20 years later, and they're doing what they're doing. Do you need more evidence than that? Then find something else. And you won't. Think about this, how we live our lives. We go out and we usually are influenced, obviously, by parents, grandparents, teachers, uncles, aunts, churches, religions, philosophies. Yes? Those are what I call the filters of our perception. Each one of them, people, their attitudes, their words, they create imprints in our brain. And as we adopt them in our youth, they become our filters of assessing what's real in our world. And the only reality in your world and my world is the one we fabricate from our thoughts. We create our own reality. They're no two are the same. You just sound like it. It's impossible. Did you all have the same mother? The same father? The same teachers? The same religions? The same bosses? The same friends? The same heartbreak? No. Each thing in our life became a filter. And what we hear in the present moment in nanoseconds is put through all those filters, and out comes our opinion, our interpretation of reality. Well, that's a good thing to know, because, man, I could be wrong lots of times. Because my filters might need adjustment. Maybe they're not working anymore, and I'm afraid to find some new ones, because these have been pretty good at keeping me stuck and blaming people in life. There's a payoff. Poor me. Why did it happen to me? Self-pity is a road going nowhere. It's not giving you energy to move forward. It's giving you energy to sit on the pity pot. And then you want to enroll others with compassion toward you. Instead of stepping up, appreciating their concern, and saying, that's okay, I'll take it from here. See, that's an awakening. When you finally say to yourself, I've had enough. I've had enough of not being who I'm capable of being. I'm stepping forward, and I'm going to do the work, and I'm going to do the most important thing I can think of to be powerful in the learning process, and it's one word: surrender. Get out of your stubborn intellectual ways of being right. If it's right, it should already be working great for you. How many of you like more money in your life? Why do you think you don't have it? My boss? My crappy job? Does that have anything to do with the preparation you had and the choices you made in your life? Do you think it has anything to do with that? Do you think maybe if school was a joke to you, you're paying the price now? You were hee-hee, ha-ha, the class clown. Who's laughing with you now? You see, that's yesterday. We need to leave it alone. We need to forgive ourselves from all the errors in judgment, all the misdeeds. We need to clean our slate and say, okay, I want to change. You can't go back and keep rehashing last hurts and relationships and whining and crying. No! You got to free yourself. And in that process, by giving yourself that gift, you now can transfer that gift to those you've had issues with. And you don't even need to tell them. Just let them go. You're carrying the monkeys of bitterness and hatred and resentment and jealousy. Those are monkeys on your back. And the object of those is probably probably out dancing, not thinking a bit about you. And you're stuck. That's why spiritually forgiveness is such a powerful, powerful thing. Get on with it. Now your energy is free. How many of you just love to be free? Woo! I got news for you. You free yourself. Enough is enough. I'm changing. I'm not turning back. In the beginning it won't be easy because old man River with all those nasty habits and thoughts going nowhere are going to try to bring me back. Especially when it gets a little rough. But I'm going to remember what that big guy said on stage. You tell that little guy in you to shut up. You've had enough of listening to him. There's a big one in every one of us, and that's who's taking over. Are you up for it?
Yep.
So we need to get our mind right. Remember, become, and doing what we're becoming, then at the end we can have something that we deserve. Hear the word deserve? See, deserve is a consequence. It's a gift of becoming and doing. No fast track. If you're moving faster than the next person, just count your blessings. If you're moving slower than the person, look at how you're working. Are they outworking you? No more excuses. No more blame. No more excuses. No more blame. We're going back when you were born. You were it. Reclaim it today. Well, now let's see what we need to do. Let's have some practical applications, some insights into what's involved from here. Well, the first thing, you need a map. Well, you don't need a map if you don't know where you're going. Make sense? Do you know psychologists tell us that about 90% of the people hit about midlife and never really set any real serious goals? How would you like to be about 40, 45 years old and not know where the hell you're going? What are you doing today, Joe? Same thing as yesterday. Where are you going Friday night, Joe? Oh, at a pizza club. What are you doing Saturday? Cut the grass. What are you doing? Are you kidding? Sunday I'm depressed because Monday's next. Sound familiar? How many people you know get up on Monday morning and go, woo! Can't wait to get in that place I work.
A few.
And if you walk through that door excited, throwing your arms up with a big smile, how a great day it is. Everybody around you will go, he's nuts. He went nuts. Lost his mind. But if you walk through that door with your head down, oh God, is the boss here already? Here we go again. You're normal. Well, look around at what normal looks like. Start noticing. See, we get psychological comfort by not being challenged, and we don't know we're going nowhere at 90 miles an hour. Going nowhere. Nothing significant is going to happen in your life until you decide to do something significant with your life. And it's never too late. I've had people in their 70s hear my trainings, and I see them in their 80s, and they started a new business and they're successful. You know, it's really great too. Some of them have young wives. Oh, don't kid me, you Dutch people. Oh. You're the authors. I love coming here. There's such a great spirit here. There is. You folks are grand, so it's a real pleasure for me to have the opportunity to share thoughts with you. But back to work. You see, so you've got to know what you want. So let's apply that first principle to this business, okay? You've got to make a decision. I want to, and I declare, hear the word? And third, I have every